And we're live.
Did you guys watch Gold Rush at all?
No. I watched part of an episode at my grandparents' house as everyone was falling asleep for Thanksgiving.
So, for starters, I recognize that it's fake. I recognize how fake it is. If anyone out there also watches Gold Rush, it's fake. But the show isn't about finding gold. They pretend it is, but it's not. The show is about the entrepreneurial spirit. These people who are like risking it all to find gold. And it is just flat out like inspiring and exciting to me. And kind of in a Most Dangerous Catch, they put like false deadlines on things, and like a conveyor belt
in
breaks.
Deadliest Catch, I think the deadlines were real, right?
Earlier they were, agreed. Yeah.
And then there was like a change to the way the season worked, so that everybody the timing didn't matter. Everyone had an allotted amount to catch.
They did that for safety, because it used to be, hey, we're going to make the season this long to control how much you can catch. And people would just work 24 hours and kill themselves in a dangerous way. Now they're like, whoa, all right, this is hurting people. We'll give them whatever all season to catch this allotted amount. But Gold Rush is like, it's fun to watch because they're taking chances. They're going new places. They're seeing what works. They're learning a new business. And like, I really like it. The only trouble is,
wait,
like,
is this the show where they're panning for gold?
Yes,
but okay. Not like panning. They've got like all kinds of machinery and stuff.
If you saw
the machinery's always breaking
season,
down.
Yeah, that's kind of where I go wrong. Like, so for example, they have a conveyor belt, right? They put dirt on a conveyor belt. It puts it through this machine. It shakes it out. The basic premise of it is gold is heavier than the other dirt. So by like shaking it all out, the dirt will run away and the gold will stay in these sluice box. It's like carpet. And the conveyor belt breaks. All of a sudden, it's like major drama. The fucking Death Star music comes in. Dun, 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 dun. And oh, what are we gonna do? And people are like rubbing their heads. It's like, dude, conveyor belts break like 3 times this season. I've personally witnessed like 24 conveyor belt breaches because this is my 20th, like my 5th season watching this thing, and they just bolt it back together. It's really hard.
That's what I was about to say. It's just, now it just eats. It's like tracks on a bulldozer. So all right, we'll just snap them back together again.
Sometimes they're torn. Like oftentimes a conveyor belt breaks in this business because a rock got stuck somewhere and the belt kept going by it, and it, it's pretty damaged. But they usually either have a spare belt on or they're able to like bolt it back together and stuff. Anyway, if you take away the manufactured drama, I kind of like watching people, and there's a core of it that's kind of real, like the different approaches to solving the same problem. That's in it. I like the show. I like the show because
how much gold are these people finding?
Yeah. So the answer in ounces, it seems like every week
it can't possibly be a lot, because if I had a like special gold place where I was raking it in, I wouldn't be like, all right, make a fucking TLC show out of it. Like, let everybody know.
I want to say like the better operations bring in something like $3 million a year in gold, but the margins aren't that great. So the bigger operations, it seems like every year they're buying like machinery and like they've really invested a lot.
They're trying to improve those margins by expanding, by improving the volume.
There's some economies of scale there, right? So, bigger trucks, bigger bulldozers, bigger sluice boxes. And it's fun to me because I think the investment decisions that they're making are real. And so some of them are like, maybe last year's sluice box, we can get one more year out of it. Another one's like, bring in Big Red. We're going to have more capacity than we've ever had before. We're fixing this bottleneck. And they're so excited about it, and it like rarely works out. And
you know why? It's because like, what was it? Was it hundreds of years ago that this stopped being an occupation? And people were like, God damn it, well, I got to go work in a factory or get a different job. And these people are like, no, if it takes me signing a cheap-ass, bare minimum TLC contract, panning for gold, pretending like I'm seeing, like, specks in the river, like, I'll do that.
If you took all the gold that's ever been found in the entire world and made it a block, it'd be smaller than, like, a normal-sized house. Like, there's not that much gold on the planet. So, and this is according to the show. What the hell do I know? But
no, you're about right. It's like I saw him do it the other day. A good way was like the Washington Monument. They showed like if it were inside the Washington Monument, how high it would stay. It's not very far. There hasn't been much gold ever found in total on the whole.
So
planet.
when they find like a mason jar worth, all of a sudden that's like $60,000. And
it's like 12. I think it's like $1,200 or $1,300 an ounce now.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I really like the show, but what I really like are the like entrepreneurial decisions that they're making, and not so much like the people arguing with each other or fretting about a broken flat tire or something.